best kickboxer on the planet. Iron Mike Zambidis, the brawl for it all at the Melbourne Town Hall. As Jenk steps through the ropes, the undisputed super welterweight championship of the world, the great white shark, Jenk. Hammer! This one is going to be something special.
Oh, Michael, as you said, he takes no shortcuts. He's waiting for a legitimate world title. And this man here is credibility personified.
Zambidis! The Greek flag proudly displayed here in centre ring as we await the arrival. Here he comes, the pocket dynamo, the Athens Express, Iron Mike Zambidis. He is regarded as the Roy Jones Jr. of kickboxing, pound for pound, the best kickboxer on the planet, undefeated in Australia under kickboxing rules, trained by the legendary Stan the Man Longinides. Iron Mike Zambidis defends his world super welterweight title against Jenk. We are set for 12 two-minute rounds. Michael Chavello with the hammer, Mark Castanini. And let's go to the man in the bow tie, Mr. Andy Raymond.
Gracie Johns presents this 12 three-minute rounder under USA rules for the World Super Welterweight Championship. Introducing first and fighting out of the red corner, trained by Johnny Sheeder. He tonight representing Team Ultimate, weighing in at 69.95 kilos. He has titles at state, national and Commonwealth levels. 8 years in the waiting, and tonight he represents Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. He is the great white shark, Jenk! Standing across the ring, originally from Athens, Greece, he weighed in at 69.2 kilograms. He is trained by one of the icons of Australian sport and theatre now, the great Stan the Man Longinides. Pound for pound, many claim this young man to be the best in the world. A recent winner at the European King of the Ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Iron Mike Zambidis. Only one man in Australia capable of controlling this one, and he's in charge. The living legend, Dave Hedgecock, Jamel Hassan, Malcolm Bullner, Mark Corrie, your judges at ringside.
Hammer, what an audience here at the Melbourne Town Hall. What atmosphere surrounding this world title bout. I tell you what, we said that all of Latrobe Street and Lonsdale Street was here tonight supporting Mike Zambidis. The whole western suburbs of Melbourne is here supporting Jenk.
Of course, the man that features on the cover of International Kickboxer magazine, this issue.
Johnny Sheeder in the background of Jenk. After 8 years in the making, state, national, Commonwealth, Intercontinental champion Jenk finally gets his shot against the most legitimate world champion in kickboxing, Iron Mike Zambidis, undefeated 4 times under kickboxing rules here in Australia. The time for talk is over. Here we go, round 1. We are set for 12. Michael Chavello with the hammer, Mark Castanini. Shortly we'll be joined by promoter Tarek Solak, and Behic and Zambidis. Hammer should be an all-time classic.
Should be an all-time classic, Michael.
On paper, it is set to erupt. Don't forget, folks, look out for Area 61, opening up shortly in St Kilda. The place to be.
Melbourne's premier nightclub, opening soon, Area 61.
And I'll tell you what, the place to be is either here tonight or watching this one at home on the TV, because this is going to be one of the all-time great world title stoushes. You just get that feeling.
Behic just light on the balls of his feet, moving around, nice and fluent. Keeping his guard nice and high. He's aware, and what he's going to have to look out for, Michael, is those looping punches of Zambidis. He doesn't want to get caught up on the ropes, because that's where Zambidis is going to want to nail him. He wants to confine the target, put him up on the ropes, and then unload with his salvos, those big bombing hands that Zambidis does possess.
A real feeling out process here earlier on. Usually we see Michael Zambidis open up like a house on fire,
but a lot of respect being shown for Jenk here early on. Jenk corner fully stocked. Johnny Sheeter, Laura Skinner, Paul DeMaccaulay, Joe DeMaccaulay. And, of course, the hitman Anthony Valla. Meanwhile, across the ring stand the man Longinides and Bryce Birtwistle in the corner of Mike Zambidis.
Behic with a definite height and reach advantage. He wants to use that.
Behic's fights have entered into the annals of some of the all-time great ones, including Jim Kuntunis, Nick Tatoris, Mike Cote more recently, last time out.
Three inside leg kicks there from Behic on the rope.
Body shots there from Zambidis. Inside thigh kick again from Behic, and another one. Already some red welts on the lead thigh of Mike Zambidis.
Well, Behic starting to just work and tenderising that lead leg of Zambidis, part of the game plan.
Hammer Zambidis, possibly the shortest pair of trunks I've ever seen.
They're getting shorter.
There'll be a pair of underwear if they're any shorter than that.
He's rivaling Warwick Cutler.
Into the first round of action. Hammer, a real feeling out process.
Real feeling out process, but I'd score that round just to Behic. He landed some good inside and outside thigh kicks. You can see the welts on the thigh of the lead leg of Zambidis. Zambidis didn't really get a chance to get going with those punches. So I'd have to say, if I have to score that, it's a very, very tight round the way of Behic.
Just tuck those legs like you're doing. From a distance, I want you to do a little bit more.
We hear Johnny Sheeter in the corner as we see the action as it went down in the first round. Inside and outside thigh kicks by Behic to that reddened lead thigh of Zambidis. Hammer.
Just have a look at Behic dancing nice and light. He's not getting caught flat-footed, because that is where Zambidis is going to unload. If Behic stands immobile, Zambidis will nail the target right there. Nice leg check cover combo from Behic, and he's doing the job nicely thus far.
Round 2.
Well, we're going to take you round by round on our unofficial scorecard. We've given that one a 10-9 to Jenk Behic. We move into the second round. Michael Chiavello ringside with the former Australian cruiserweight Muay Thai champion, the Hammer Mark Castanini. And it's Mike Zambidis from Portofino, Athens, Greece, up against Jenk Behic from Melbourne's St Albans in the western suburbs.
You said that so well. Portofino. It's been disclosed.
We are joined ringside by the super promoter, the man responsible for tonight's event, Tarak Solak. How are you, Tarak?
Excellent. It's great to have a full house again.
It is fantastic. 2,000 plus on hand here at the Melbourne Town Hall, and we are seeing a classic in the making. Jenk Behic almost slipping on that Crazy John's logo, centre ring. He's been attacking the outside left thigh of Michael Zambidis, and he continues here in the second round. Overhand right by Behic, then goes to the body, another inside thigh kick. Zambidis trying to land to the body with the handiwork.
This is the area where Zambidis likes to be, Michael. He likes to be in close. He likes to be just bombing those big hands over the top. Tarak?
Yes, he does, and I think Jenk should be kicking a lot more from when I was talking to him before the fight. That's what the plan was, I thought. But he should not let Michael come close to him like that.
Nice.
He has landed some nice inside and outside thigh kicks in the first round, Behic. We scored the first round Behic's way.
Does it look funny to me, or has Jenk got a broken nose already?
Oh, he has been cut, yes. Good fall there from Tarak Solak.
Twisted to the side.
Well, he might have had a bit of a
He's been caught with one of those looking hooks.
And Zambidis already causing some trouble. Jenk Behic telling us up in Queensland recently, where he was training with the hitman Anthony Valla, I'm prepared to go to hospital to win the world title here tonight against Mike Zambidis. Oh, nice punch defensively off the ropes there from Behic. Zambidis unloading on him now. High right round kick. Zambidis starting to rally with the crowd and rally his confidence.
That's what Behic needs to be doing. He needs to be using that push front kick a lot more, but when Zambidis is in range, because if there's one thing we can predict is that Zambidis will come forward.
Body shot there from Zambidis, just misses with a glancing right hand to the jaw. Blood streaming down the side of the nose now of Behic. Outside thigh kick to end the round. And blood pouring from the nostrils of Jenk Behic. Hammer as we go to the town.
That round, we'll give that one to Zambidis. We're one apiece going into the third.
It will be very interesting to see if the doctor would try to stop this fight, because Jenk's nose is busted.
Well, could it be an early stoppage? Let's see if we can get a close-up possibly of Jenk Behic's nose in the red corner. Johnny Sheeter wiping it down. There it is, Hammer. What do you see?
I'll see a bit of a cut, actually. It looks just more like a toenail has clipped that and cut it more so than a break.
Does it look like a bad cut, Hammer, or is it actually, Dr. Lewis there doing the work?
Peter Lewis, Recreation Medical Centre. Peter Lewis is one of the premier ring doctors in the sport. You can see that little nick there, the cut, and that's where the blood's come from. It's not actually snapped clean. It might have taken a bit of a beating, obviously. There's blood trickling from the nostril. But I think the cut from the outside made it look a lot worse than what it actually is.
Well, Peter Lewis was quickly out of the corner, so we assume that Jenk Behic is okay. We move into round number 3, brought to you by super promoter Tarek Solak. The brawl for it all at the Melbourne Town Hall. The World Super Welterweight Championship on the line. 12 rounds of action. It's Athens. Mike Zambidis against Melbourne's own Jenk Behic. And so far, 10-9, 10-9, 1 round apiece. First one in the way of Jenk Behic, second one the way of Zambidis. Tarek Solak, how do you see it as we move into the third?
Well, I couldn't watch the first fight because I was busy outside, but Michael did look impressive on the second. It's great to see if Jenk's got a huge heart, he would try to stay there as long as he can and maybe even do some damage.
Tarek just got the news from the doctor's quarters. You were in fact correct. That nose is very badly broken, and that comes from the doctor's quarters.
There you have it.
Well, I've broken a few noses in the past in training, so I know a little bit about these nose breaks when I see one.
Training? You said in training, didn't you?
Well, I gotta say training.
Zambidis comes forward again. Jenk Behic working the perimeters of the ring, dancing around laterally. Outside fire kick from Behic. That is the game plan so far, to tenderise the thighs of Zambidis, unlike anyone has thus far. The only time Zambidis has been beaten here in Australia, of course, on the K1 Max under K1 rules with knees, when Mike Cope stopped him, cut him open, but he has been undefeated under kickboxing rules, beating Barris Nazif, Kromsak Lek, Paul Shearing, and Shannon Forrester.
Well, Behic has certainly got to dig deep. And obviously with that nose smash now, he's going to have a lot of trouble breathing. All that fitness work that he's been doing.
Oh, he gets quick with the right hand, is Jenk Behic.
Is it a count?
Caught him on the side of the temple. No, Dave Hitchcock applying the count.
It's a slip. I would have given that a slip, but Dave didn't count him.
Was it a solid right hand to the temple by Zambidis, or was it a slip on that logo over in the corner?
Have a look at that. I think there's a bit of both.
Round kick there by Zambidis, now rallying with confidence again. Jenk slipping over on the logo. Dave Hitchcock. Well, Jenk Behic mentioned to us before the fight that he was concerned about the slipperiness of the ring. That coming into play now.
Certainly, before the fight, ringside with Jenk, he did say he was worried about those logos. They were affecting him.
Oh, Zambidis sends him down in the blue corner after switching to southpaw stance momentarily, just a slip. And with the count there, Hannah, a controversial one, that is going to be 10-8 rounds to Zambidis.
Certainly going Zambidis around. That's two rounds to Zambidis, now 1 to Behic.
That last kick was very interesting, seeing Zambidis drop Jenk with a leg kick. That's very interesting. I think there wasn't much of a slip on what I saw, and it's interesting to see that Zambidis can damage with his legs.
He did time it well. He did time it well, Tarek. You saw that Jenk had his legs very wide apart and just chopped out that inside thigh. We'll just have a look at that in slow-mo now. Glancing overhand right, sent Jenk downwards. Personally, I don't think it was a knockdown. I think that punch glanced off the top of his head. And it was a bit of a loss of balance and a slip on that Ultra Tune logo that probably set Behic down. Again, it caught him. Okay, it's probably a flip of the coin, but not really facing Behic. We've seen him in a lot worse positions and come back.
Yes, we have. We saw him go down early against Steve Douay, of course, at the Crown Showroom, and rally back to knock out Douay. And here we go, round number 4 so far, unofficially. The Hammer and I giving it 10-9 to Jenk in the first, 10-9 to Zambidis in the second, and of course, going with the knockdown in the third round, 10-8 to Zambidis. We now move into round number 4 again. Zambidis dominating the centre of the ring. Behic playing the lateral moving game, side to side. Zambidis actually switched stance for a moment to southpaw at the end of the previous round. Body shot there by Zambidis, and Jenk again slipping on the backward retreat on top of the Triple M logo.
Jenk just needs to dig in. He's unloading and then trying to get out of the way too quick. Maybe he wants to unload and just hold his ground a little and then turn off.
Body shots by Jenk in the round. Enormous power on this young man, Michael Zambidis. Hammer is such a pocket dynamo.
Oh, he certainly is, Michael.
Chest the size of a mini-moke. I'll tell you what, Zambidis, one tough nut. Behic back against the ropes. Both men trading body shots. Leg kick by Behic. Takes the kick to the side of the jaw. Does Behic. Didn't see that one coming from Zambidis. Ducks underneath Zambidis' hands, and Behic now wants to go hammer and tong. Always back to going for hammer.
I think
body shot from Behic. Blood streaming from his nose again, hammer.
The problem is, Michael, that Zambidis is such a compact fighter. Behic's trying to pepper away at his body, but there's not a lot of body to hit.
Well,
when he tucks, you have a look, when he tucks, he can't get in on his rib cage. The target areas for Zambidis are his legs, possibly his neckline, all his body and his jawline are very, very well protected, Zambidis.
Jenk looks like a mouth of a clown. There's blood all over his lips in centre ring, but he's on the assault now against Zambidis, taking it up to the world champion.
He needs to kick the legs, Behic needs to kick the legs.
Zambidis takes out the sweeping leg, but then slips over. A bit of a pushback from Zambidis, but he went town to town there, hit for hit against Zambidis, and neither man came up trumps. Neither man drew the short end of the straw, and we're back at square one again. Behic on the outside takes a high right left down kick, but was guarded up against it with his forearm. Zambidis stalking him. Zambidis stained flecks of blood from Jenk Behic. And there's the end of the round.
I'll give that round to Behic. I think he worked a little more in that round than Zambidis. And landed some good shots, so...
Unofficially now, Hammer.
Unofficially, I'll give that one.
10-9, 9-10, 8-10, 10-9. Behic being the first one on that scorecard. 2 rounds apiece, but a 10-8 round in the third for Zambidis.
Obviously, Zambidis still ahead by a point.
Stand the man Longinides, Trojan warrior star, talking Greek in the corner.
Once again, we see Behic inside thigh, left hook. He's working well. Zambidis picking his shots cleanly, though. High kick did catch Behic across the face, that shin smashing across the face of Behic. Behic peppering away at the body. Low thigh kick. Zambidis comes back with a body shot. He is very powerful indeed. You can see the power of Zambidis is testament that when he does unload, he sends Behic backwards, merely just by the sheer force of his blows. Again, Behic working tight, outside thigh landed just on the slip.
Zambidis choosing to stand in the blue corner, Behic taking a seat. Behic sucking in the air heavily, but don't worry, he's fully fit for this one. Overhand right to open it up from Zambidis, and Behic fires back. Nice left hook to the jaw there from Behic. Zambidis again comes forward, and again controlling the centre of the ring. Behic using the perimeters, dancing around with the ball with his feet. He's going to try and set himself and unload on Zambidis. Can you see Behic possibly knocking out Zambidis' hammer, or is that an impossibility?
He's looking very fresh. Zambidis is looking very focused. He has the very short neckline, very thick traps, tight shoulders, very hard fighter to knock out, and obviously the body's very tight too on Zambidis. Uppercut would be the way to go.
Oh, nice inside fight kick to end the combination there from Jenk Behic, and a lot of people mind Zambidis is built like the perfect kickboxer, certainly at super welterweight.
This is actually world-class fighting right here that you're watching. Zambidis, king of the ring, took out that European tournament, Europe's best congregated.
Knocked them all out.
Zambidis cleaned house.
Yes,
what you're seeing is world standard fighting right on your screens now.
A fighter who is not reluctant to travel the world in defence of his world title. High left round kick, caught on the forearms there by Behic. Behic dancing around into his red corner now. Zambidis digging away to that right rib cage, trying to pick an opening, pick an area, cause some more damage to Jenk Behic away from the face area. Behic unloading to the ribs now, drives in the uppercut off the right hand, trying to turn Zambidis around in the neutral corner. And Dave Hedgecock, the living legend, separates both men halfway through the 5th round. We are set for 12 Super Welterweight Championship of the world. Uppercut, Jenk walks straight into it. Behic, whipping high right round kick, looping around the back of the neck there from Iron Mike Zambidis. Body shot from Zambidis. Behic taking some punishment in this round now.
20 seconds, 20 seconds.
Only half a minute remaining on this round. Behic again contented to stay on the outside, hawks into a right hand, takes it on the jaw. We are joined once again by Tarak Solak, who's been running around like a madman all night, and another quality promotion. And Behic just taking a slip on that Crazy John's logo, Tarak.
Yes, he has, and he is looking great. With a couple of bruises.
What a fight. With a couple of bruises, but we are rolling in to the 6th round of action. Hammer, who do we give that one to?
I'd call that one even.
Even round, says the Hammer.
Behic unloaded well, but Zambidis, when he got firing, landed some good shots on Jenk. If I have to lean any way in that one, we'll put a question mark over that round. Possibly could go the way of Zambidis.
At the moment, Hammer, we've got a 48-47 the way of Zambidis. A very close one, only that 10-8 round in the third, giving it the way of the world champion.
Maybe a look at the work rate again of the boys. At the tick down of that round, Behic landing some shots, but on the arms, that's a very tight target area of Zambidis. Once he tucks, you can't take his ribs, you can't take the body. You've got to work the legs. Zambidis just missing with those rocketing overhand rights. The head glancing off the top of Behic's head. Behic landing the leg kick, tightening up, caught a left hook on the jaw there. Behic, the boy from the western suburbs, is certainly doing it hard in centre ring tonight, but he always does.
Jenk just has that magical ability to pull a rabbit out of the hat. May he do it here against Mike Zambidis. Zambidis with the unblemished, except for the large red welt on his inside left thigh. That's been Jenk main point of contact so far throughout the fight. We roll into round number 6. Michael Chevello ringside with the hammer Mark Castanini and the super promoter Tarek Solak, who has absolutely packed it out here at the Melbourne Town Hall, dead centre of the CBD. Tarek.
Just a reminder, it was 3,000 people, not 2,000 people.
3,000 people. Of course, we had a sellout and then we sold some more.
It's a great problem.
It is a good problem to have as Jenk goes on the attack again, outside and inside.
Nice combo from Behic, inside and outside.
Those will be ranking in the points, Hammer.
They're doing well. They're doing him well on the scorecard, Behic. He's looking to have his range in a little better now.
Maybe just settling a little bit here in the 6th round, Jenk looking a little calmer. Zambidis not checking those kicks as Behic gets another one off and shoots up the hook to the face. High right round kick off the rear leg there from Zambidis. Behic looking unfazed so far in this round. Been a good start for him. Has been scoring with the leg kicks. High left round kick. Zambidis goes for the inside right thigh. A little bit of swelling on the back of the right thigh of Behic, and he goes again to the lead thigh. Tried for the ball right hand, inside thigh kick.
I think Behic's kick that Zambidis plants his legs very far apart. He goes very much into the boxing stance. And when he does that, he's got all his weight on his lead thigh. First check, chopping that lead thigh out.
First check of the round, Behic lands with a solid right hand to the side of the head, inside thigh kick, Tarek.
Yes, it's going to be very interesting because it's a 12-round fight. If it does go towards the end, Michael might be having a hard time with those low kicks on his leg.
Straight right hand there from Zambidis. Behic just slingshot is against the ropes, inside thigh kick.
Again with the inside thigh.
He's doing a number on the leg kicks, another right hand finding it flush on the nose of Jenk from Zambidis. The world champion moves forward again, digs away to the body of the head. He's rocked him! He's rocked him! Behic's gone down for one of the first times in his career. Behic finds the canvas. He's wobbled. He went down faster than the first state, and it's all over. It's good night, Irene.
Absolute tragedy there from Behic.
Hammer, the first knockout in the career of Jenk Behic.
Jenk Behic will be devastated.
It comes in the 6th round.
And he was looking so good in that round. The inside thighs were working a treat for him. He was starting to smash the leg up with Zambidis.
The big kibosh from Mike Zambidis actually came off the round kick, folks, not off the hands. And Behic, rubber legs, and he went down, Hammer. And what a shame. A lot of concern over in the neutral corner. Behic there with Peter Lewis, ringside position.
Monday. Good. Yeah. How's your nose feel? No, it's all right. I was caught behind the head.
Once again, you see Jenk Behic just got caught, as he said, he got caught behind the head with the roundhouse kick to the head. There it is there, shin across the back of the neck. Sent Behic down, trying valiantly to get up. But it's testament to the heart of this man. And I tell you what, you've got to, as I said prior to this fight, win, lose or draw, You've got to take your hat off to a man that has waited for a real world title shot. He's not taking any shortcuts or any rubbishy titles. There it is again. Tragedy for Behic in the camp of Jenk Behic. But what a lot of heart he was showing. Probably one of the best fights that we've seen Michael Zambidis in Australia, Michael. He is someone who's actually taken it up to Zambidis here tonight.
At a time of 1 minute 59 of round number 6, your winner via way of knockout, Iron Michael Zambidis.
Well, there you have it, folks. Mike Zambidis proudly lifting aloft the Greek flag, and that is why Mike Zambidis is pound for pound the best kickboxer on the planet. And as I said, take nothing away from Jenk Behic, as the Hammer also mentioned, one hell of a champion athlete and one hell of a champion human being. Let's go to Jenk Behic with Andy.
And an exhausted Jenk Behic taking the gloves off at the moment, and Iron Michael Zambidis, he's just a class act, mate.
Yeah. Sorry about that, people. I at least wanted to go the distance. But I hope I made it worthwhile for Zambidis and everyone else here. Sorry about that, guys. I'm truly sorry.
Certainly no need to be sorry. Michael Zambidis, regarded by many as pound for pound, possibly the best in the world. He got you early, Jenk. The nose is badly broken. And you're always fighting an uphill battle.
Yeah, well, I came here for war. I got a war. At least I would have been happy if I went the distance. But, no, he hits hard. He's definitely pound for pound the best welterweight on the planet. I've got to give him that. Everybody give a hand for Michael Zambidis, please. Thank you. With myself, I still got to reach my peak. With everyone's support, I still got a long way to go. Almost there. I'll start past halfway. I'll heal up. I've got a contract with Tarek Solak. I'll be back, and I'll be better than ever. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone.
And Michael Zambidis, another very polished performance. Congratulations.
Hi. I love Melbourne people. Και Chris now. Ευχαριστώ τους Έλληνες. Ελλαδάρα.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this in a vision is why Mike Zambidis from Athens, Greece is pound for pound the best kickboxer on the planet, retaining his world title against Australia's own Jenk. From myself, Michael Chevello, and my verbal sparring partner, former Australian champion Mark the Hammer Castanini, thank you for joining us ringside from the Melbourne Town Hall. We wish you a good night.
As much as we did presenting it.